basically you can say they are poor, but still in Macedonia on power there are conservatives and right-wingers. Doesn't that show that our left parties are a total bunch of schmucks?
Well, as I said earlier, it's not for me to start making personal judgments about politicians or political parties. My role as ambassador is to be accredited to the state and to work constructively and productively with whichever type form of government is in place. I don't think it's helpful for me to make those sorts of judgments. Obviously, in an election, just as we've seen, it's for voters to make their own decision about what political leaders they would like to see.
How do you solve the problem for financing the political parties in your country? It's a huge problem here. Our parties are financing their campaigns on a very weird way. Basically, nobody knows. How do you solve that thing in UK? How are political parties financed?
Well, I don't know the detail, but the touchstone is one of great transparency, having audited accounts, being able to make quite careful decisions about what is legitimate and what is not legitimate financing, and to have clear rules and guidance by the electoral bodies that help people know how the parties are going to account for their expenditure.
We'll make a short break. Ќе направиме мала пауза, се враќаме веднаш назад во емисијата. Значи, уште 2-3 минутки имам, така? Окей. Ајде. Добро дојдовте назад во емисијата, почитувани гледачи. Ни остана само одјавата. Sir, thank you very much for being a part of this show. Our time goes out. Thank you very much for being a part of my show. I hope you will come again. Sorry if I was a little bit more pushy for answers. I hope you don't mind.
It's all part of natural challenge and openness. I think it's very helpful to have debates like this that can put people on the spot and get them to justify the positions, and I'm always happy to do that. I think one thing that we've demonstrated since the new government came into office in the United Kingdom is a sharpening of focus, prosperity, security and support for British citizens under our consular objective. And that makes my job a pleasure, one that's very challenging, but one, of course, that should be open to outside interrogation and challenge as well.
I hope, sir, that in your work you will help us more to Macedonia, and to explain to your ministers in UK that we are actually in a desperate situation, that Greece is using too much power to bully us. That's my opinion. Sorry for my honesty.
I'd like to see a Macedonia that is actually standing up for itself maturely in a way that does not need that outside help, because that's what the majority of EU members are doing very successfully. And I think that will be the success story for Macedonia, when actually you're able to give your own support to yourself, your own help, and you don't need that outside involvement.
But we need EU and NATO, sir. We need to be part of that organization, those organizations.
I would hope very much that you'll be within the European Union and NATO. That's what my own country would very much love to see.
Thank you very much once more.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. It was my pleasure. Почитувани гледачи, тоа беше интервјуто со британскиот амбасадор господин Kristofer Ивон. Следете и понатаму, ќе биде наистина многу интересно, имаме многу интересни гости понатаму. Поздрав.